Long time. Well, not that long. I did a thing. Y'all just didn't really watch it. That was a hard working one too. I did the retrogrades, which are going to come to a close for a couple of the planets in a few days here. So hang in there. It feels like a blister is about to pop, huh? Happy birthday, Sagittarius. And let's get started with your season. I still haven't posted Sagittarius predictions, which we're already a week in, so I better be good, you know? Better have it nice and stabilized here. But there's still plenty of future in it. We're going out till December 20th for these predictions. And don't forget to check out your Scorpio season predictions. Also, check out my IG. It's in my description box. You can get a reading at tarotdamore.com. Gift certificates are buy $100, get $50 for free. Okay? And also, New Year's, start booking early so that you can get a deal. Valentine's Day, start booking early so that you can get a deal. And that's what I got for you. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius, this is your Sagittarius season reading for the sign of Sagittarius from November 21st, which I know is in the past, so it should sound familiar, to December 20th, 2025. Sign of Sagittarius, St. Michael, please protect Sagittarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Sagittarius' behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Here we go. The energies you need to know about. We have the King of Cups facing the past. Someone's nostalgic, or you miss your dad, or maybe your boss did something really nice for you. It doesn't matter if they're male or female, but somebody may have given you a little bonus for Thanksgiving, or little, like, maybe you did a charitable event. There you go. Yeah, it looks like a really sweet feeling, like very nostalgic, very warm, very blessed. Bless up. Oh boy. What is this? Ace of Cups reversed, huh? Queen of Wands reversed. Four of Swords reversed. Well, some of you either have, well, I know one Saggy with this story, but some of you either have a mother who passed away who's dying to talk to you. So go ahead and call her up, mediumship style. Talk to your mom. Others of you have some sort of auntie, sister, mother, woman at work, cousin, friend that is trying to reach you but doesn't know how to, or vice versa. But I don't really think that would be your energy. You're usually the one who's feeling quite confident. So somebody's trying to get to you a little message of love or an apology even. They have a funny way of apologizing, and they might be very, this person might be very, like, low confidence. Okay? So that's what I show as part of your energy for the month. Okay, you still have to work with this person, so you might have to collaborate with them in some way, like make a meal together, or make cookies together, or buy gifts for their kids, or it could be any of these things. It could be, that's in a family sense. And then there also could be this, I don't want to work with these people at work, but I am inputting and ignoring it and being part of the project, and my boss loves me, so who cares? It's kind of nice. It's a nice feeling. So that was a lot. Okay, what else? Okay, Sag, a little bit maybe cutting in terms of future, in terms of like how you speak to people, Sag. You might be very much feeling like a loner right now, or like you need to do this by yourself. Wonder Woman, Superman, superhero syndrome here. I just made that up, but it sounds like it would be a real thing, right? I'll do it myself because I do it the best. And you might have to deliver. If you're in charge of others, maybe that's you feeling generous. If you're in charge of others, you might have to tell them some year-end review stuff, or protect the work that you're doing. Even though you might not feel that this person is worth working on the things with. So going back to that family situation, you keep a healthy distance from these people, I guess. From this person, it might be multiple people in your family. You keep a healthy distance from them, and it drives them nuts, and they get kind of more into your business, you know, they're busybody. And you have to tell them about it. And I think that you might do that after the fact, like after this holiday, but before the next one. Because I don't think that you'd ever blurt out something at the dinner table. No, that wouldn't be appropriate, you know. But I think that you have something to say. And I think that it is to defend yourself, and it is to also tell someone about themselves. You don't hesitate with that usually. So it sounds like you have friends, family, workmates that you need to say something here. And I don't doubt that it'll come roaring through. Let's talk about your birthday. Oh, Magician. Good job. Magician. It feels like for the first time ever, you don't know what to do with your energy on your birthday. And I think that this is like a new thing for you, maybe. Maybe you're just not feeling like yourself, or maybe you don't like getting older here. You'll come around. You'll do something cool, Sag, for your birthday. You're gonna figure it out. You might travel for your birthday. You might be tired from travel. But yeah, you've done this before. You might revisit a party theme or something that you've done in the past because you don't know how to think of something new this year. But yeah, you're definitely sitting on your throne here, the King of Wands, and you're celebrating kind of more passively, more quietly. Not passive. You're a king in both of these settings, and I show you kind of like just enjoying yourself. It's a warm feeling, and it's a proud feeling. You're proud of yourself. You're proud of your family. You're proud of your friends. You're proud of your work. It's a very, and then you're emotionally doing well as well. So it's a very warm sense of emotion and pride, but also reserved. That's not a silencing. It's reserved. Okay. Wow, that's nice. Okay, Sag, that's your Saggy. Happy birthday to you, Sagittarius. We're gonna move on to Capricorn, 846. Okay, Cappy. This is a reading for Capricorn. This is a reading for Capricorn for the season of Sagittarius season. And this lasts from November 21st to December 20th. So some of this should sound familiar, definitely. I'm a little late with this one. You can always check out your last season's predictions if we're just getting through Scorpio season, and I did post those. I also posted the 5 planets retrograde energy, and 2 of those planets go direct by, I think, the 29th. So they still have some retrograde planets, three remaining, but it's just a lot when there's 5 retrograde planets. It's just a lot of deep introspection. It's a lot of depth to that time. And a lot of people get very uncomfortable during retrogrades. No worries. But Capricorn, your planet is retrograde, so this might not be your favorite time of year, but we'll see. Maybe you were born with your Saturn retrograde already, and then that's kind of like a double negative. It cancels itself out and kind of gives you better times than those of us born with direct planets, which none of us have probably all direct planets. Maybe, but no, not, I shouldn't say none, but few of us have direct planets, all direct. So yeah, that's my spiel. You can get a reading at tarotdemore.com. Book now for the new year. You can celebrate the holidays with $100 gift certificates. You get $50 for free. So that sounds like a good deal, right? Thank you, thank you. St. Michael, please protect Capricorn. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Capricorn's behalf. Hi, Yellow Rose. Good to see you. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Uh-oh, that's you. Why? We have the Six of Cups reversed and the King of Cups facing the past. You might be dealing with a Sag because Sagittarius had the King of Cups in the same position right away. And they tend to move on really fast, but nobody moves on that fast. It just festers sometimes below the surface. I don't think that you're letting this fester, whatever this is. So I think you're experiencing something here. And then you have the Magician in the middle of your energy, which is really good. Ten of Cups reversed, kind of also a little bit past. Hierophant reversed, and the Page of Swords. You're learning something new here. You're going in a new direction, Capricorn. You might be looking for a new love, a new person, maybe a new way to fulfill your love space, your heart space. With the 10 Cups, there's space for all kinds of love. There's space for babies and kittens and puppies and plants and grandparents and charity and friends and co-workers. There's room for love in so many places. There's always room for love. So you're like knowing this, and you're also managing your emotions about somebody here that left you with a sour taste. They allowed you, Capricorn, once again probably, to burn yourself out for their cause. Okay, they allowed you to work, okay, and give, and then not say thank you, not return the favor, not reciprocate, and it kind of left you with a sourness or a bitter taste in your mouth. This could be your own kid, if you have children. This could be a sibling, could be a best friend. A soulmate did this. And it was a sad departure. I do show you manifesting your wellness. I show you wanting to be in your most generous of hearts, especially for you. Like, it's like hard for you. I always hear that having a birthday on Christmas sucks as a kid, especially because you get one present for 2 holidays. But it always, like, every Capricorn I know has had to gear up to be happy for their birthday. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're preparing to be happy for your birthday here. And I feel like you're trying to bring something new in. And I'm going to be honest, like, these manifestations take some time. So go slow with it. Draw it in for Gemini season, which is late May, early June. Draw it in for Gemini season. By then, I know that you have all the tools now that you need and that you've had them for a long time. You've been waiting. But, like, make peace and be patient. I know. You kind of hate it. For some of you, this could be a divorce that you're just kind of like dog paddling or muddling through here. But I feel that you're searching for new ways to be happy. You're searching for your new Hierophant. You're searching for the thing that calls you in, your higher purpose again. So you feel like this show's over. The curtain has dropped on this old lifestyle, and now you're bringing in a new, you've got so much space to fill. Now you're bringing in new construction, new inspiration, new addition. Good news is coming. Somebody might tell you good news like through the grapevine. You also might hear that like your family's growing. It might, I don't think it's yours because it's the Page of Swords, but you might have some long distance going on here too. You might have to call, like FaceTime more often, stay connected better with fewer people and new people. You might want to develop your skills in a trade or in a hobby. That might be part of your new self-made family. Ask yourself this month, what do you love in Sagittarius season? What do you love? What feeling do you love to feel? How do you like to feel? Think back to your favorite memories, and those will manifest. I promise. Okay, that's what I got for you. Will I read tarot for people here? Well, thank you for asking. I do private sessions at tarotdamour.com. I can probably, at the end, post my, right now I'm reading for the signs, but I can probably post my, I could probably post my financials and take a question or two. If you'd like that, let me know in the comments. I'll give you $10 per question. Think of a good question. All right, so Aquarius, 1710. Cool. Aquarius, this is your Sagittarius season reading. This is your Sagittarius season reading for the sign of Aquarius. So far, how's it going? I hope it's going well. Sagittarius season started on November 21st and continues till December 20th. So these readings will be a little bit already established and a little bit of prediction, or a lot of prediction, or a little bit, very little prediction, and a lot of what we already know. Just depends on what your energy's in. All right, this is for Aquarius. Here is your Saggy season. Saint Michael, please protect Aquarius. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Aquarius's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Yes, I can feel your energy kind of vibrating on a real like impactful level. I can feel you like reaching people. Okay. So I show, yeah, you are very forward facing here. The King of Swords facing the future, almost a little bit obsessively, but teetering on just being very future oriented. We'll go into what this means more. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups facing the past. We have the Ten of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Cups upright, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, listen here, Aquarius. I show this is a lot of head space. A lot of head space going on here. A lot of indecision. A lot of needing to do something and not being able to because we got to catch up on our emotional healing first. Got to get this done. Got to get this done. Got to get this done. And then, hey, you want to go to a movie? Sure, I'd much rather do that. You know, this is bullshit. Your therapist might be telling you you've got to make some decisions here if you're going to therapy. Your mom might listen to you a lot if you talk to your mother. I also show that you might be thinking about your next hairstyle or what you want to do to upgrade your look. So shopping might be in this season for you as well. Lots of shopping. I think for other people, I think that you might be notorious for like the gifts that you buy for others or make for others. I think that you're very, very much in a headspace that's, well, I don't know if it's building the best financial future for you, but I do think it's healing. And I think that you really can't take much more here. You took enough. And there's a lot of rivalries and backstabbing and stepping over each other and people talking over each other and in the past that you're still kind of healing from. I show this month you're going to prefer friends over anything. And it is okay to say no to stuff. You can also say no if somebody's like, if you don't really want it, like if you want to keep your circle small, go ahead, say no. I think that what's healing about this energy here this month for you, Aquarius, is that you saying no leaves space for your friends and family to make other decisions that don't involve your influence, and frees them up to be more free choices. I show there's a lot of freedom in this. So it's terrifying, right? And I think that you're just trying to handle the emotion of having all these choices. What do I do? Where do I go next? It's like knowing what you want, but not knowing how to get there. So direction is good. I think you're counting on your season to come and save the day for you, because there's a magic for Aquarians in Aquarius season. It's a very strange time of year. But I show you kind of like anticipating that. I also show you like kind of riding the wave of Sagittarius energy. Maybe you know about that and you're like, well, I'll just count on my luck because my luck will figure it out. It always does. And you're going to have a really nice holiday this season. It's going to be very nice. Like, you're not going to have to plan. Maybe you say no to some holiday events and planning. You might want to stay home or just keep it really small, and just keep it really sweet. I think that is a good idea for you. I think that helps you with this energy of choice and what choices you're going to make. You're doing your best to make the best possible choices. If you are married, Aquarius, you are working with somebody that is the opposite of you. And it's a very taxing energy. It's like you guys are always butting heads. You guys are always disagreeing. Someone's always trying to edit the other person, and the other person's always trying to like hum-sa through it, So it's very, this person's like hypercritical. They might even be hypercritical of themselves, and then you have to, after they abuse others, then they abuse themselves, and then you have to be nice to them about that, and anyways, that sounds like a mess. But that's an energy I picked up just at the last minute here. Okay, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I hope you are well. Happy Aquarius season. Okay. So I'm reading for all the signs. I just did Aquarius, and now I'm on Pisces. So I started with Sagittarius because we're in Sagittarius season. And now we're doing Pisces, 24/15. So this is Pisces, a reading for Pisces people for Sagittarius season from November 21st to December 20th. If you want to book a private reading, I'm at tarotdamour.com. My gift certificates right now, if you want to DM me on Instagram or Facebook, all of those are in the description box, all that information. And my gift certificates are buy $100, get $50 for free. $150 is my in-person hourly rate. $100 is my in-person or is my virtual rate. And we just go deep. We just have a big old session. So it's a good investment. All right, this is Pisces in Sagittarius season. This is for the sign of Pisces. Saint Michael, please protect Pisces. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Pisces' behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Okay, Pisces, for your season, we get the Star reversed. We get the Two of Swords reversed. We get the Ten of Swords facing the past. We get the Four of Pentacles facing the past. The Three of Swords facing the past. Damn. The Moon upright, which I'm completely comfortable with in your reading. And then the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Wow. What's going on here? Underneath the deck, the Strength card. You guys have been muddling through something here. And you've been like, I feel like you're hobbling along. You're injured and you're still going, you know, or you're sick and you're still working. Or, geez, really trying to put the past behind you, though. Seriously. You're trying to get younger here, it seems like. You're trying to, like, do it all. I would say that some of you need to take better care of your health. Like, you need to go to the doctor. You need to get a physical. You need to get a mammogram. You need to get a colonoscopy. You need to get caught up on that stuff. I think that you will decide maybe to set those appointments this month. And I think that there's a day coming. This isn't to sound like this is a terrible reading. It doesn't sound like fun, but I think that there was a deep sense of future here that you're like, you know that all of this is for a reason and that you're going to be okay. And I feel like it's really going to come through in Aquarius season here with that Star reversed. I just felt like just wait till Aquarius season. It's going to all turn around for you. I feel like what's turning around is the endings, the big endings, the people that you've met along your journey that you've had huge endings with, huge endings. You might be divorced here, but just people that you've had breakups with, friendships, and sometimes those are more painful than actual death. And I show that you've been kind of trying to hold on to, I don't know, what you can from it. And it's like, that's caused you to get quite bitter or angry or crotchety. Like, this is mine. Because you don't want to share anymore. You used to be very generous and now you're like, no, these people suck. People suck in general. Okay. I also show that you used to have a bit more tenderness and you miss that part of yourself. You miss when you were tender and sweet, when you had space for people to make mistakes. You miss that you could like be like, oh, that's just their mental illness talking, or oh, I bet their life is really hard for them. You know, like you had this like compassion and empathy for people that used to kind of like propel you forward and make you able to keep going. And now I think you feel like, where did that go? I don't feel like myself. I feel bitter, resentful, angry, spiteful, hatred. I feel like you're on your own. Go do it, you know, too bad. Okay. Maybe someone's saying that to you. But maybe inside you kind of had a realization or two here about life, and it's not a fun energy, but I do think by Aquarius season, you're going to get a huge comeuppance and a heal, healing energy. This to me, remember in like Virgo season when we had those eclipses and your life seemed to have been rocked in a good way? All this change and everything you needed coming in. I feel like now you're in this energy of like, man, I used to think this was it. All this change I manifested, I'm grateful, but now I gotta do the work of it, and I'm so fucking tired, and I don't want to do this anymore, and Jesus, it's only been like 3 months. So you might do some things this month that make me smile to myself. Hi. Hi, Linus. Thank you for popping in. You might, Pisces, do some things this month that they make me kind of curl a little smile here, because you know how difficult it's been for your journey. You might be really struggling with your health, but like you really like muddling through this, getting through it day by day, right? And I show you being like making a couple of indulgent decisions, you know. I hope they're sexy, whatever these decisions are. But I show some codependence here. I show some, I don't know. Maybe you have to take on a new roommate, or there's just things here that you have to kind of like, and like just, It's like, well, they're not giving me anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and take something, or they're not, the universe said this, but I'm feeling like it, okay? It's like, I don't know, it's really funny though. This is funny. This is like you not taking the dog out because you don't want to go out in the cold, you know? Or I don't know, maybe, I don't know, or maybe you count on other people to like, you do it. It's like, make me dinner. I don't know, but it might have to do with your living situation. So, all right, that's what I got for you, Pisces. That was a bummer. Sorry. Not everybody gets it's a fire season. You know, it just feels like a water sign during a fire season. It's no big deal. I think that you already know this malaise and that you're good with it and that you're going to get through it. And I told you that Aquarius season is going to be wonderful for you. Okay, if it's not already wonderful now, I hope I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. All right, Aries. 3250 for Aries. Okay, Aries, sister sign season, Sagittarius season. This is Sagittarius season for the sign of Aries. I feel like a little bit energized. I feel like a little whoop whoop. I feel like a little kick in my step, a little hop, jump, and a skip. Let's see what we got for you, Aries. If you want to get a private reading, I'm at tarotdamore.com. You can tip me. My Venmo is up there in the description box. If you'd like to also see my Instagram, there's different readings on there. You can DM me for a deal where you buy $100 of gift certificates. You get $50 for you. Surprise. Wonderful. As always, if you refer me to people to get readings, you get the same readings. You get the same reading of equal value for yourself. So, this is for Aries. Sagittarius season. Why did I say that so funny? This November 21st through December 20th. So this will be well established. I know I'm a little bit late, but here they are anyways. Don't forget to check out your Scorpio season ones, right? St. Michael, please protect Sagittarius, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on... I'm going to start that again. St. Michael, please protect Aries, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Aries' behalf. Same diff. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Aries. Energies in Sagittarius season. We got the Six of Cups, looking back on the past. Looking out on the morning rain. Wow. Oh, you made me feel so uninspired. It made me feel so tired. You're the thing to my peace of mind. It's a memory here. You're nostalgic. You're looking at old photos maybe, or enjoying the kids, enjoying the family, lots of rambunctious little ones running around. I can feel them. You really like those little ones. There's small feet. They're tiny little feet around you. Very cute. I'm also sensing that you're just happy. Like you're just happy to be surrounded by people that you love. There's someone here that's really coming through for you. And you're deciding, okay, this is it. Like you're making a decision right now in this season. This is what I want. Here's how I want to feel. This is the person that I want to be with, whether you're with them already or not. You're making a decision here. Forward facing, 9 of Cups. This would make me happy, universe, if you don't mind sending it. Yeah, 4 of Cups reverse. I'll do the work I need to do. I'll stay home. I won't go out. I won't spend my money frivolously. I'll say no just because it's like somebody's really trying here to give you something that you do want, but you're kind of like, it's like, I don't know if that's a good idea right now. Can we wait? And they'll wait. If they're really here asking, let's say they're asking you out, they'll wait for you. They'll wait for you if they really want to go out with you, right? Yeah, no problem. No stress, no fuss. I show an easy, smooth schedule. I show fun. I show a lot of fun, a lot of festivities, decorating, just bringing that upbeat, bouncy energy to the table wherever you go. You might be going to a lot of dinner parties and a lot of you might be very popular during this time. Or you and your person. Maybe you're going places as a couple. This could be you introducing your person to the fam, you know? Ooh. Okay, Aries. 5 of Swords. What the hell? Okay, there's a lot. This is cute. All right, Aries. There's a lot of head games going on. And I think you're playing one, like yourself. You're also playing one. I feel like you're kind of in this energy of let them hate. I don't need them. You have your dignity. You're proud of your own world, your own accomplishments, the things that you've done. And it may have taken a minute, but I think that you might be truly focused on change. Changing your life, flipping it over, moving it forward, transformation. We have the Death card here as the cap energy of your reading. These might be empty victories, I'll tell you what. Aries, sometimes love you, but sometimes you move on really fast from stuff and you don't give it time to gel, and then those things are buried and then they come out at another time, and your energy, your energy never lets you forget. Your body never lets you forget. So some of you are making a big change in your life and you're really proud of yourself and you're feeling really good. Very warm, very nostalgic, very happy. I do think that there is something here, like an elephant in the room, that you have to always face. Could be with family, could be with friends, workplace. But I do think that you're trying to change it for yourself. You're trying to be like, that is so 6 years ago. Okay? This is a lesson from when you were a teenager, from when you became 13 years old about. Okay? Yeah, you're ready for the 7 years of bad luck to stop. All right, let's go. Taurus. Let's do it. Hello. We got some watchers here. 3933 for Taurus. We got your Sagittarius season readings. You can book a private reading with me at tarotdamore.com. Check out your Scorpio season. That's also posted in my live section. of my YouTube page. You can also see different readings on Instagram. I do weekly readings on Instagram for you. And I get to YouTube when I can. So this is for the sign of Taurus for Sagittarius season. Looks like you want to talk to me, Taurus. Don't talk to me, Taurus. Sassy. Hold up. We have so much to say. Oh, what grace, there's so much. Okay. Okay, this is your Sagittarius season from November 21st to December 20th, 2025. We'll be well established in this energy already, and I'll still have some predictive energy for you on that. This is for Taurus. Saint Michael, please protect Taurus. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Taurus's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Here we go, Taurus. We have the Empress facing the past. Ooh, and the High Priestess upright. So some of you are like visiting your mother. Some of you are the spitting image of your mother or the shadow of your mother. Like you're the opposite of your mother, but you're both beautiful, successful queens. One of you has lots of kids, family, dog, you know, all the responsibilities of parenting. And the other one has the responsibilities of bringing the teaching, going out and getting the word, bringing it back, bringing ideas and business and attracting and all these like super deep spiritual messages. You're the heart of I feel like this High Priestess is you, even though the Empress is your card. But either way, you might play the role of both. And I feel like you're like, why not have both? Both energies are melding into a 5. I said 2 and 3, and then I got the 5 of Swords. You're gonna have to be kind of, I show this one as like, you might be the oddball at dinner this holiday season, and you might have to kind of like keep it in mind that these people they're not on your level, and they're not gonna give a rip what you say. And if you act smarter, you'll have the last word ultimately. But I think that you might be dealing with a Taurus, or you might be dealing with Aries, because they got the same 5 of Swords in the same direction, I think. But I think that you're here to clear the air, maybe about, I don't know, I just feel like maybe you have a family fight, or like some kind of bickering that someone needs to have the last word over, and you're kind of like a secret keeper. Maybe you're hearing about this and you're like the one that's like holding space for this fight, witnessing this fight. Not sure, but you surely don't like it. If you're in a love relationship, I wouldn't be. Oh my goodness. No. Knight of Cups reversed. No. No. If this was you saying like, I screwed it up, I blew it, you might be lamenting your past actions, but like kicking yourself for it. Don't do that. Take action, take ownership, become accountable. Accountability is love. I show you in a great space to be able to love. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you don't let this bother you too much. Okay, good. You're like, I only need to get through these few days, or this 6 hours or whatever, 5 hours. So you might be the first one to leave the party, because you can't take it for a long time. You're just there because you kind of feel obligated to be there. Normally you feel pretty good though when you're outside of this energy. Yeah, there's a lot of sleep going on this season. So you might be feeling like kind of physically done, physically exhausted, sleeping a lot. Maybe you're sick. But yeah, it might be that you can't make, maybe you really want to go to the family party, but you can't make it. Or maybe you don't feel well and you're trying to work anyways, but yeah, you should probably take a couple days off then. Maybe if you need 10 days off, you take 10 days off. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hope you can take care of yourself for that type of thing to be true. Yeah, Six of Cups is here. Yeah. You just hang on to that buddy, whoever this is. You have a good energy around you. You had a buddy, soulmate. Could be an animal, but hang on to that soulmate energy, the good times, the good memories. There's someone here definitely by your side, helping you through this season. It's not a walk in the park, but it is a very holy, deep, abundant, sweet time of year. So wield it with all the love in your heart that you can muster, and do really try not to settle into bickering or arguments. Really, really try not to. Yeah, this is a soulmate for you. I don't know if you're accepting someone back, because there is a lot of retrograding energy, but if you are thinking that they're telling you the truth, they are not. Okay? Gotcha. Okay, that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful Sagittarius season. Okay, let's do Gemini at 46-42. These are relatively to the point. I like these readings this time. If you want to book a private reading with me, I'm Grace at Tarot d'Amour. You can go to tarotdamour, DAMORE.com to book a private. You can reach out to me on my Instagram or my Facebook. Those are listed in the description box below. You can also tip me if you like. My Venmo is available. What else? What else? Gemini. Oh, if you buy $100 of gift certificates, you get 50 of gift certificates. That's a lot of in-person reading. That's a whole hour of time in person. And that's like an hour and a half virtual. So go ahead and get yourself a deal. Get yourself a deal. Here we go. This is for the sign of Gemini, Sagittarius season, your mutable buddy, your mutable opposite. Opposite. Okay. Saint Michael, please protect Gemini. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Gemini's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. This is your Sagittarius season from November 21st to December 20th, 2025. Here we go. So, with the Page of Swords reversed, we have the Hierophant facing the future here. We have the Empress. Ooh. We have the Moon reversed. We have the Eight of Wands facing the past. We have the Two of Swords facing the past. And we have the Two of Pentacles facing the past as well. Well, Tower reversed. Okay. This tower's coming down someday there, Gemini. But he who hesitates is lost, is what I heard. And that's what my mom used to tell my Gemini sister a lot. And she said, what's a tate? Because she thought, my mom said, he who has a tate. So we still don't know what a tate is, but it sounds like a potato to me. Anyways, this reading is something else. I show you minding your business. You stay off the internet. You don't watch the news. You're not really into the latest happening. You've not been posting. You're like really trying to follow your calling here. You're deep in it. You're knee deep, waist deep, elbow deep. And you might be just like, I don't know why I feel the need to clean the space. You might be just like taking care of yourself, you know, your home, your kids, your work, your car. You just might be like sitting on top of the world, being all to yourself, you know what I mean? I don't know why I feel I need to clean this space, but I do. And it wanted to light, so it probably needed to. Okay, cool. So anyways, Gemini, maybe that was from Taurus. I'm not gonna blame you. I think you know this. I think you know where you need to go. I think you know exactly where you're doing. There's no confusion here. You are very clear. I like your energy always in readings because I can like see it. I'm like, this is clear as day. I do think that you have somebody around you, or you hate spiders. You might see a spider on the ceiling or something. Or maybe a centipede, not sure. But a creepy quality that someone doesn't like it, and it's maybe an event in your Sagittarius season. I think that you are talking about maybe getting a small dog, a teacup chihuahua, or some kind of small kitten or puppy. Maybe some small animal, a rodent. Maybe talking about it, but not decided yet. And I also see that some of you need to check out your health. You might need to go to the doctor, get a mammogram, get a colonoscopy, catch up, check it out. I also show you changing hats. You wear many, and you will have to switch hats many times this month. I see some of you might use herbal remedies to help you with that. Be it like me joking about cannabis, or you actually drinking herbal teas and being on like an herbal cleanse. Both ways are possible as well at the same time. Okay, what else? You might be teaching something. You might be teaching what you do. Like you might be a teacher, period. Like whatever you do, you teach, you train people. You might be in charge of people. But yeah, I just show though, like the only things that I get is this like energy. I get a lot from Gemini of pushing off something that you need to deal with. I don't know what it is. An unpaid bill. So I heard a toll from a different state, or a parking ticket maybe, or like ran a red or whatever. You know, I got a automatic like camera ticket. I hate those. But yeah, you might be talking about, I don't know if that's stagnant in a lawsuit, or pushing something off, the paperwork that needs to get done. Just saying like, nope, we're gonna enjoy this Christmas. Like we're not gonna, nope, this is my Hanukkah. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna let it come in between you and your good time, period. And I like that about you. I just think in the meantime, you're like, I'm gonna continue to have all the balls in the air. I'm gonna continue this way until I cannot. And you know that day is coming that you won't be able to do this forever. But a lot of you are in the 2s, so it feels quite young. A lot of you sacrifice your social life to get this shit done. So a lot of you stay out of the latest news and fashion because you don't want to know, you know? So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Sounds good. Sounds like an ongoing Gemini reading that I always give. Okay, moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer. 5417. Thank you for the likes and the watches. Appreciate you all. This is for the sign of Cancer for this season of Sagittarius, November 21st through December 20th, 2025. You can book a reading with me at tarotdamour.com. I am selling gift certificates, $100, get 50. That is an hour with me in person. or $100 an hour virtual. You don't have to use it all in one space. And we get to talk about whatever you want. So it's a really nice to have a private reading at least every 6 months. But, okay, this is what I got for you. This is for Cancer. This is your season of Sagittarius for the sign of Cancer. Here we go. Oop. Saint Michael, please, I'm just ahead of myself. Saint Michael, please protect the Cancer. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Cancer's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. I always get the same readings for Cancer too, so this is going to be cute. All right, Hangman. 8 of Wands, kind of facing the past. Ace of Swords. 4 of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. 2 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. Okay, so you, Taurus and Aries, are all getting this 5 of Swords facing the future energy. You and Gemini have this 2 of Swords facing the exact same direction. I swear to God, I shuffle the cards, you know, like you saw me. This is cute in a way, a lot of ways, but it also feels like a seasonal depression a little bit. So Cancer, I show that you feel cooped up. You talk about the weather a lot and that you hate the weather maybe, and you don't want to go anywhere or do anything. You might need to call yourself away from an event that you don't want to go to. So you might like say, I'm not going to the thing. I don't really feel like going. I have to keep focused on my business. Or you might say something, or something said to you at an event, a dinner party, a gathering, a holiday celebration. It could be for the workplace, actually, that this might be happening. But somebody says something and it's cutting and it's real. And I showed that actually in Sagittarius's reading, which Cancers and Sag, they don't really get along too well usually, but I think anything's possible. You're definitely putting a hard helmet on this year. You might be getting your car, like, what is that? Like something about your car in the snow, like taking care of your car in a certain like weather blocking way. You might still wear sunblock in winter. This is a very like armored energy. So it's like, to me, it's like you're putting on a tough helmet here to go outside and face the world. Very, very much a fighting energy here. But I do show you having a lot of conversations. And then when you're alone, you're kind of like in your world, you know, you're just enjoying what you love. I'm just going to hang out here with my headphones on and, you know, walk around, mosey through. But I'm showing this being very difficult for you to get into social situations, my timid Cancers. To a Leo or a fire sign, it looks almost like antisocial. Very serious energy here. You're blocking out something and moving past it. I show this as there's a bit here, somebody here. You might be calling this out, or you might be doing this on purpose yourself, but somebody here is blocking out something from the past that needs to be dealt with, but you just are like, there's no hope there. Like, I'm not ever going to deal with that. No way. I can't fix it. I can't change it. And that's kind of self-defeating, because I show that there's like energy here that you might be like pushing away. You know, sometimes these reversals are straight up blockages, and they want you at the party. They want you to have a good time. They want you to feel warm and happy and love being around people. There's something here that's quite outstanding that needs to, you got 4 swords out of 7 cards, you know, and 2 wands. So it's a very fighty potential energy, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, you might have to swallow a lot of anger here, and I don't like that feeling for you. I don't like that feeling for you. I don't know if this is your mom that does this to you, or auntie, sister, wife, not sure. But there's a lot of unsaid things, and when are we going to talk about it? You're not, you know what I mean? It's just like, and then you just feel obligated to see these friends or family. Like, this is a tough one. This is tough. But also, you're fine when you're not around it. You're totally fine when you're not around it. You like to hang out. You like to hang out with your buddies and chill, and you like to do what you do. And you got this 8 of Wands and Hangman over here. So kind of just, I do show a majority of the energy is over on this side. But then there's these moments that are just very thrashy and violent, almost like mentally violent or emotionally violent memories and things that are said, thoughts that just kind of keep you stuck or blocked, or they keep you blocking someone else. So not sure what that is, but maybe time to call the therapist. I'm just saying. You don't always have to listen to everyone else. You might need help yourself sometimes. All right, let's go to Leo. This is for the sign of Leo, 6124. For the sign of Leo. Kitty, are you still here? Lioness, are you still here? This is for the sign of Leo for the Sagittarius season 2025. November 21st through December 20th, 2025. And these are your Sagittarius season energies for the sign of Leo. I kind of feel like clearing that out too. Too many 5s of swords. Too many swords. It ain't an air season, it's a fire season. A lot of people who block out fire season or fire signs use air to do so, to try to like put out their flame or snuff them out or whatever. And it's like, everybody gets a turn on the wheel, you know? We gotta sit through dampening Pisces season, for instance. I'm kidding. Me and Pisces got nothing. We got no beef. Come on. Cedar. Well, I love that sound. And I love that smell. So clean. So fresh and so clean, Leo. Okay, Leo. If you want to book a private reading with me, tarotdamore.com. I am selling gift certificates for $100. Buy 100, get 50 for yourself. And you can use them all for yourself if you want. But yeah, my normal in-person rate is $150 per hour. My virtual rate is $100 per hour. And what else? And why am I getting that song? Yuck. Leo, always people coming back from your past to ask you to be with them again. Nope. Bunch of nopes. Okay. Leo, this is your Sagittarius season. I know, we got a lot of Mercury Gatorades and all that stuff. 5 of them, in fact. I got a reading on that if you want to check it out. Also, check out your Scorpio reading here on YouTube under the live tab. Check me out on IG. I do weeklies there. That's all in the description box. St. Michael, please protect Leo. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Leo's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds for Leo's. Ready. Where are we going now? Okay, 8 of Wands, facing the future. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles, also facing the future. 4 of Pentacles, facing the past. Emperor reversed. Sunshine. Wow, how do you do this, Leo? Queen of Wands reversed? I don't know. Oh, and 5 of Wands. Well, Leo. bro, homie, son, daughter, listen. You're going to have some chats, it feels like. That Eight of Wands facing the future. You're going to be talking a lot about your future. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles combating almost the Five of Pentacles. It's like, you know, this is unsustainable. It's like a dawning moment on you, Leo. This is unsustainable, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul all the time. If that's your money. And you're like, I can't do this anymore. Peace. Like, you need to make more than you spend. And I don't show that you're spending that much because you got the Five of Pentacles here. But I do show you're hanging on to God. You know what I mean? The sun is here. You're making it happen. You're happy. Even though money might not be best right now, you're happy. I maybe you've overcome that, and that's why you're happy. Maybe money's great. But this is a forward thinker and a spiritual chase, almost. Financial awareness coming at you. This is also some kind of ex-husband, father figure, former boss, holding a grudge or admitting that they didn't take as good of care of you as they could have. They didn't, maybe they saved up a little bit something for you, Leo. Maybe they got something for you. You've been hobbling along here, and you know, may I have a breadcrumb? And they're like, no, I don't have any breadcrumbs. It's been like that for a long time. So, and this could be your work energy. Humbug. This is definitely a Scroogey energy for sure. I don't know what that is, but you might be the one being like, wow, aren't we broke in spirit? Aren't you guys broken in spirit? I don't have to do this. You know, like, I can be happy. I don't need your energy. I can be happy without you. And it's a good energy. The sun. I mean, the sun trumps all of this stuff. I would still take that Eight of Wands too. Talking positive, making positive things happen, being happy, waving around your successes and celebrating yourself and all your wins. Because you've overcome so much shit here. You've overcome, like, poverty, grudge holding, exes, like really bad stuff. And you're recognizing yourself for that. I think that you're still a little like wobbly when it comes to competition. I think that people want to take you down, Leo. And I just don't think that like the sun can, how do you stop the sun from shining? You can't. Why would people bother trying to take your flowers that you grew those, you earned those. And sunflowers at that, in the sun card here, and then the Queen of Wands reversed, them trying to pluck those, and it's like, you can't pluck them, you need a fucking saw to take the sunflowers away. And they're still so useful, so you know you'd be taking them bitches home and like fucking roasting the seeds and shit. Anyways, Leo, this is a really, really hot energy. I love it. In a good way, like in a Paris Hilton way, hot. Like, you're doing great. Keep fighting for what you love and say positive things and spread positivity because you've been through enough, okay? And I know you feel like maybe it's never going to happen, but if you fight a little bit more, if you fight a little bit harder, you'll overcome this stuff. Just stay happy. Stay in your positive zone. I don't know why you needed such a pep talk today, but this is my pep talk, TED Talk, and I hope that you are well for Sagittarius season. Leo, very good. Something very happy there. I just love that. Okay, Virgo. What do we got? 69, 47. See, my generation jokes about 69 and has a sex symbol attached to it. Then I don't get 6'7", guys. Plus, I'm a salsa dancer, and we say 6'7" all the time in salsa. And I feel like that's where it comes from, honestly. That little boy must have taken salsa lessons. The little boy on TikTok. I don't know. Catch yourselves up, adults. Come on. I do remember my nephews and niece saying it a long time ago, and them like looking at each other like they don't get it. They don't get it. The adults don't get it. And I was like, what does that mean? I totally fell for it. Anyways, okay, Virgo. This is for the sign of Virgo. For the first season of Sagittarius. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, tarotdamore.com is where you would book that. Unless you want to DM me on Facebook or Instagram. Those are in my description box below. You can also tip me for this reading and check out your Scorpio reading. If you don't believe me, I am usually spot on. Yeah. What else? Oh, you can get $100. If you buy $100 of gift certificates with me, you get 50 additional certificate for yourself or for whatever. So my in-person rate is $150 an hour. My virtual rate is $100 an hour. And we don't need to use all that up in one sitting, you know what I mean? So give yourself a nice little present of future, right? Afford a future. That's what readings work best for those who can afford a future. Virgo, that would be you. Let's read about your Sagittarius season from November 21st to December 20th, 2025. Saint Michael, please protect Virgo. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Virgo's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Here we go. Virgo, 8 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles facing the past, a little bit reversed. 9 of Pentacles facing the past. Devil. Slightly tilted to the future here. Fool reverse, yeah. 3 of Cups. Page of Swords reversed. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Well, it's looking like hustle and bustle for you, Virgo. It's looking like a busy holiday season, okay? You're probably running into 2 people here that you are going to send back to where they fucking came from. And you're going to use, it's going to be like 2 warning signs. You may have already had these warning signs because I'm reading from November 21st. So you may have already had 2 unsavory characters come back from your past that you're kind of like, why are you here? I already left you. Or, talk to me now. You may have recently left somebody and thinking like, I'm definitely done with them, and they're not done with you. So they're just kind of like hanging out in your energy. They might still be watching your stories or doing some lame shit like that. Just fucking hang up on them, you know? Block them. I got water on the 8 of Cups. Water under the bridge. Block them out. All right, so 9 of Pentacles, you're thinking, I can handle this myself. I can do it myself. That's a big Virgo energy, typical Virgo. Yeah, handling it yourself often does work, but I think this might be hyper-independence at its worst. Because here come the devil, okay? You're choosing the devil. Devil might be in the family, might be in your relationship to others. You might just want to be left alone and do it your way. And I show that there are people here who expect and demand things from you. Virgo always does this, though. But Virgo always takes care of that for us. Maybe this time you're saying no. Maybe this time you're like, you feed the dog. You take the dog for a walk. This is your dog. I didn't want a dog. You know? It's kind of something like that, where you had to put up with something and you're like not gonna take it anymore. You're not suffering fools. It's like how, you know, like my brothers used to act like they didn't know what to do when they came to cleaning the bathroom, but they can mow a whole fucking lawn. It's like, come on, dude. Everybody knows I'd much rather mow the grass as a kid than clean the bathroom with all them chemicals and nasty shit. Nobody want to clean the bathroom, okay? Don't act like an idiot because you have to clean the bathroom. Anyways. Gender roles, etc. Big family stuff, you know. Anyways, I'm saying you saying no to stuff, being like, no, not this year. I'm not gonna buy your presents, wrap them for you. If like you're gonna know what you're getting for Christmas, then you're gonna like have to not know what it is. Or you better pretend that Santa is fucking real. Okay? That's kind of really funny. But yeah, you're like, no dice, devil. Okay, so yeah, the devil's here, and yes, you might even be surrounded by devil energy, but I show you like not placating it, not putting up with it. And I show you like we're gonna have a nice family dinner. Everybody's gonna be here, and you're gonna go clean that off of your face, and then you lick your thumb and you wipe their cheek with it. Right, Virgo? Is that how you do it? I'm just kidding, gosh. No, I show that you are gonna have fun and frivolity no matter what. No matter what devil comes for you, you are going to enjoy your life. Devil may care. I do think that you might overindulge or eat too much or eat something that you might be allergic to or can't eat. Maybe you're unaware of, so be careful. Make sure you're asking what's in food, because I don't know if you have an allergy. You might want to talk about what you're being served, because I do show that you might get kind of like sick from a party. I also see you kind of being like maybe you have congestion, because I feel like I feel like dissociated a little bit, like, you know, when your nose is like all congested and your eyes, you feel strained, and it just, reality doesn't seem as real because you're puffy inside, and your snot is filling up the crevices, and I just feel like you might dissociate or have some congestion at the end of the month that like I can't even look anymore. You know, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it. I don't want to know. It just might be like I'm going to look the other way. Maybe this is for your kids too. Like maybe your kids were naughty and they're on the naughty list, and you're going to get them stuff anyways. You're like, I don't care. I don't care. You can't be naughty in my book. Okay? That's what I have for you, Virgo. There was a lot more I had in that, but I just need to keep it moving. Let's go to Libra at 7804. Libra. Libras and Libros. TarotDeBoard.com if you want to book a private reading with me, Grace. I'm selling $100 gift certificates, and then you get $50 more. My in-person rate is $150 an hour. My virtual rate is $100 an hour. So you can go ahead and get yourself an hour and a half for the price of an hour. And we don't have to use that all up in one time. And guess what? How long an annual reading takes? Probably about at least 2 hours, because I like to give each month about 10 minutes. So anyways, info for you, Libra. And yeah, I'm around. I'm available. Let me know. Hit me up in my DMs on Instagram or Facebook. You can watch Instagram readings that are weekly on Instagram. You can watch my old Scorpio predictions. Yeah. See if those are true. No, I mean, they probably are. The same. All right, Libra. This is your Sagittarius season from November 21st to December 20th, 2025 for the sign of Libra. Saint Michael, please protect Libra. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Libra's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Woo. Let's see. Queen of Swords. That's you, Libra. 5 of Pentacles facing the past. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles upright. What's going on here? Work, 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 work. Page of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 of Wands reversed. I don't want to fight, baby. 2 of Swords. You and Gemini and Cancer are all doing the same thing this season. Blocking out something that needs to get done or talk about emotionally for you, because you are the Queen of Swords here, working on your coin. That's all you care about, is your future here. You might be looking for a new job or a new career path, putting yourself out there. Maybe you get a little interview this month. But I do show that somebody's kind of with you in your financial struggle here, and you're kind of like letting it go. You're feeling generous, and I feel like you feel like sharing. You're a very generous sign, Libra. You like sharing. You like to let water go under the bridge. If you loan money, you might not get it back, and you kind of expect it to not come back, but if it does, it's great, and it makes your friendship stronger. I think that that's what's happening. Maybe someone's paying you back from money you borrowed them, or you may be borrowing out money, and then that will be the future outcome of it. I do show that there is no fighting here. You're not resisting anything. You're going with the flow. You're working hard, and you're trying to work on something new here. Brand new offer, long-term security involved in it, and you might be kind of like trying to block out anything else because you don't want to hear anything else, because you really need this to go faster, or you really want this to go smoothly. So this is something that maybe this is you blocking out the past and letting bygones be bygones. This might be you forgiving someone, actually. That 2 of Swords isn't always bad. Because I show the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So somebody might be really like offering friendship and really like coming towards you with a good offer, and you value them and they value you, and you might be ignoring something else. It's like there's always something else that you're ignoring here. So you're a Libra, you like balance, and then to be in the middle you have to ignore something else, or you have to kind of if everybody's needs are met, then some people's needs are not met. So you're trying to like ignore the ones or the needs that are not met, which will always come back, which is why you feel the need to constantly fund your outcomes. It makes sense. You're a business person here. All business. It's a good Sag season to start new financial security endeavors, for sure. But I also show some friendship in there, and I also show you in your own energy, balancing it out, talking truth, being like, look, we can't continue like this. You're leaving me out of this. You have to tell me if you have a problem, That might be another thing, someone trying to hide something from you, or someone trying to block you from some information about them not talking about how they feel or what they need, and you being like, whatever, we gotta, you might like brush it off and go out with your friends and be like, well, they'll tell me what they need, so I'll go out with my friends. You guys have a great night. That's what I got for you. Anyways, that was your Libra season, or that was your Sagittarius season for you, Libra. One more sign. One more sign. Do it again. We got to celebrate. Stop the dancing. Hello, I'm not doing personals right now, but if you want to tip me on my Venmo, I will read that for you after I'm done with Scorpio. 8416. Yeah. My Venmo is in my description box. If I see a Venmo pop up, I will be happy to read that for you. All right, this is for the sign of Scorpio. Last and certainly not least, I hope you had a very happy birthday, Scorpio. Sorry to the end of season Scorpios that only get like one happy birthday and then that's it. In tarot world, I mean. Scorpio, hope you had a great season. On to Saggy. I think you like Saggies. I think it's like you like your neighbor. You know what I mean? Maybe you have good neighbors. Okay. This is for Scorpio. I am craving red meat. Like, wow. Like, big time. Wow. Squirrel, you're supposed to be sleeping. He's running around in this windy, crazy, flurry snow. Crazy weather today. The cats are cuddly today. Okay, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio for the season of Sagittarius. Saint Michael, please protect Scorpio. Virgin Mother, please intercede on Scorpio's behalf. Love, blessings, and abundance abounds. Okay, Scorpio. First card up, Queen of Cups. There you are. Heck yeah. Very good, very good. Feeling yourself, taking care of you, feeling good, loving your family, loving your friends. Everybody's calling you, wants to hang out. You're feeling popular, you're feeling loved. This is good. I like this energy for you. Kind of grounding, and it's like that I feel like something recently was agitating you, and now it's settled. So you feel like much more emotionally strong. Yeah, the Lovers facing the future, huh? Are you calling in a new soulmate for yourself? I mean, the Lovers can be like ultimate self-care. So this might be your big annual plan to take care of yourself. Temperance reversed. Well, why? I mean, it's Sagittarius season, so Temperance reverse showing up. Maybe you won't have to wait so much. You're getting impatient, though. I do say that. Oh, High Priestess reversed, huh? Some of you are getting too many readings or too much psychic work done. Like, you are psychic, Scorpio. You don't need that all. Even if it was me giving you a reading, you know? Like, you can navigate your own intuition. You don't need someone else to do it for you. I think there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And you're getting impatient. You're like, when will it be here? When will it be here? When will it be here? And I can't change things or make that happen for you. So, okay. So there you go. I would say this is an energy that I feel like if you don't have a person right now, you're getting very impatient about that not being true. Love is a choice. So let's say it's not a person. You might be having to choose one thing over the other. So you got to choose your kid over your career. You got to choose you got to choose one thing over the other, and you just are like, I chose the wrong thing. You know, and it's like the energy is coming back up for you to like see, like them to see, are you going to do this again? Again, I feel like they're testing you like, okay, is Scorpio on repeat mode, or are they going to learn this time? This is very much a test about the retrograde energy. They're just presenting you the same type shit and how you're going to handle it this time. Two of Cups reversed. Three of Swords reversed. So your heart is healed about that situation. Nine of Cups to the future. You're going to go for what you want. This is a very single energy. So whether you're in a relationship or not, you're going to do what makes you happy here. Because like, maybe you knew this inside of yourself, but you didn't listen to yourself. Maybe you knew it. Maybe a reader had told you over and over not to do something or to do something, and you didn't listen to them, and you were like, fuck love. Like this, or fuck this friendship. This is like way out of my like temperance zone. Like, I don't have the patience for this. This is unreciprocated. This is unfair. Maybe this is social justice related, that you might be trying to help heal society, which is nice. But also, it's what you want to be doing. You're going to do what you want to do. this Sagittarius season. This is what you want to be doing. And you're going to let people know about it. You're going to let people know. Yeah, I was in that mode, or yeah, I wasn't listening to myself, and yeah, damn, it was stupid. What a dumb thing. And gosh, I'm super over that. I'm so over it. It's done. And like, this is how I am now. Very, very celebratory. Okay? Watch your drinking. If you drink. Might get a little hangover. But yeah. I think you really focused on your manifestations. Just stay in that happy place. You and Leo have a very similar reading. Just stay in that happy place and keep pushing, because like in Sagittarius season, if you keep manifesting from the happy feelings instead of from a specific idea or person, you'd be like, I want to feel like that again. And then they give you the same feeling from maybe different scenarios or from the same thing, but in your line of work. And then you notice, hey, the last time I felt like this, it was when I was reading tarot. And then I was reading tarot again and I felt like that again. So maybe I'm supposed to be a tarot reader. It's like something like discovering what you're meant for. So keep asking for that. Okay? Manifest, manifest. You got this. All right. Any seasons to look forward to? You're very present right now. Pisces season might be something to look forward to. Gemini season. But I would say that love of your life person, if you're really calling that in, give it till Gemini season, or you might be calling in a Gemini themselves, okay? So that is what I got for you, Scorpio. Hi, Roxanne. Aquarius is in the beginning now. It's at 1710. 1710 for Aquarius. Okay. I should check my Venmo real quick. Hold on one second. If I leave, I love you, but I'm gonna check on my Venmo and see if anybody sent me a Venmo. Hi, can you hear me? Can I get a couple hearts? If you're still there, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? Anybody can smash the hearts for me? Oh, yay. Okay, great. Thank you, Roxanne. I didn't get a Venmo. Oh, well. So if you want to have a question, personal question, you can send me $10 per question. My PayPal is in the description box. But if this is where I leave you, tarotandmore.com for a private reading. You can go to my Scorpio season reads and see if they were accurate for you. We're in like the middle, 2 planets are going direct in a couple days. So that 5 retrograde planet energy should be kind of winding down a little bit, a little less deep. Can be rough, huh? Going inside that much introspection can be a little bit oof. Anyways, yeah, $100 will buy you an extra $50 right now. So if you spend $100 on gift certificates, I'll give you an extra $50. So that's what we got for you. tarotandmore.com, book a private reading with me. Catch my socials in my description box as well. I'll see you next time. Ciao, babies.